Welcome back to the channel. This week is packed with fresh releases, from thrilling new movies to must-see TV shows that everyone will be talking about. Whether you're in the mood for high-octane action, gripping dramas, chilling horror, or binge-worthy series, we've got you covered. Instead of spending hours scrolling through endless options, we've rounded up the top 10 movies and TV shows released this week that deserve a spot on your watch list. Grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's dive straight into the best new entertainment you don't want to miss. Number 10. The Morning Show's Season 4 picks up about 2 years after the end of Season 3, with the UBA network merging with NBN to become UBN, triggering major shifts in leadership and power dynamics. Alex Levy is once again at the center of controversy after a live interview with an Iranian Olympian goes off the rails, including a dramatic defection subplot and a high-speed car chase. Bradley Jackson is brought back into more prominent anchor duties, filling in and trying to stake her claim amid internal newsroom politics and shifting loyalties. Stella Bach and other executives are pushing new technology initiatives like AI anchor avatars and voice translation tools, which stir ethical concerns and threaten established norms. New characters like Celine Dumont, board president, bring a sharper edge in rivalries with old faces like Alex and the former CEO Corey Ellison deepen the tension. All this is set against a backdrop of polarized media culture, debates over misinformation, and the consequences of past betrayals, forcing the characters to reassess what trust, truth, and responsibility mean in modern journalism. Number 9. Reasonable Doubt Season 3. Jack Stewart, a sharp and ambitious criminal defense attorney in Los Angeles, is back in Season 3 hoping for a little peace after a tumultuous previous year, including fighting for her best friend's freedom and dealing with personal betrayal. That stability crumbles when she takes on a new case. Ozzie Edwards, a former child star, is accused of murdering his stylist girlfriend, and the trial becomes a media spectacle. Meanwhile, her firm faces internal power struggles, especially with Bill Sterling, a charismatic associate who might threaten both her leadership and her reputation. At home, Jax and her husband Lewis are trying to heal from betrayal and loss, while facing accusations from Tony, who blames them for her baby's death. All of this, the case, the court scenes, the personal drama, forces Jax to rethink what winning really means, morally as well as legally. Number 8. Black Rabbit. Jake Friedkin is a successful restaurateur in New York City, owning the upscale restaurant and VIP lounge called Black Rabbit. His younger brother Vince, who has a chaotic past of addiction, debts, and unstable behavior, suddenly returns. The return opens up old wounds and drags Jake into the criminal underworld, as Vince is being pursued by dangerous creditors. Meanwhile, Jake's restaurant is threatened not just financially but also by internal scandals, including a sexual harassment allegation, betrayal, and moral dilemmas among his staff. As the stakes escalate, Jake is forced to choose between protecting the business he's built and helping his brother, even when the consequences could destroy both. It's a gritty, character-driven drama about family loyalty, trauma from the past, and the costs of ambition. Number 7. Gen V Season 2. Season 2 of Gen V picks up after the events of The Boys Season 4, plunging Godolphin University into darker territory under Homelander's growing influence in martial law. The main characters, Marie, Jordan, Emma, Kate, and Sam, return to campus, weighed down by trauma, loss, and the fallout from being framed for a violent massacre. A mysterious new dean, Cypher, takes control and reshapes the school's curriculum with the goal of turning students into soldiers rather than just heroes in training. As tensions escalate, there's a brewing war between superpowered individuals, supes, and ordinary humans. And a secret historical program at the university comes to light, one that might fundamentally change the balance of power. Among the emotional undercurrents are each character's struggle to come to terms with past betrayals, their evolving moral boundaries, and what being a hero truly means. The season weaves together action, dark satire, and commentary on power, authority, and identity in a world where superpowers are both a gift and a curse. Number 6. Ne Zha 2. After the events at the end of Ne Zha 2019, Ne Zha and his friend Ao Bing survive as spirits when their bodies are destroyed by heavenly lightning. Their mentor, Taiyi Zhenren, uses the magical 7-colored lotus to restore physical form, but Ao Bing's body soon disintegrates in the struggle against the powerful Dragon King Ao Guang. To save Ao Bing, Ne Zha must share one body with him for a period of 7 days, and together they undertake 3 trials set by the immortal Wuliang to win a potion that can rebuild Ao Bing's body. Along the way, they uncover betrayal from high places. The heavenly sect has its own hidden agenda that threatens dragons, demons, and humans alike. Massive, visually stunning action sequences ensue, interspersed with emotional moments about friendship, identity, justice, and fate. The film ends with Ne Zha and Ao Bing confronting corrupt forces in the heavens, battling not just physical enemies but the weight of broken promises and misunderstood power. Number 5. Relay Ash, played by Riz Ahmed, works in shadows as a fixer, someone who brokers secret payoffs between whistleblowers and corrupt corporations, all while masking his identity via a relay service so calls can't be traced. When Sarah, Lily James, a biotech scientist, uncovers evidence that her company's genetically engineered wheat has dangerous side effects, she tries to expose them but faces harassment, threats, and a desperate need to protect the documents. Ash steps in to guide her safely, advising her on burner phones, dead drops, masked travel, all built on a tight set of protocols he usually never breaks. But as the corporation's surveillance closes in, led by Dawson among others, the stakes rise. Ash's usual rules begin bending under pressure and trust becomes dangerously fragile. Alongside all this, Ash is battling inner demons, guilt, isolation, and the moral cost of doing this work, including attending AA meetings and trying not to slip back into old patterns. In the end, it becomes less just about hiding documents and more about whether truth can survive when power wants silence. Number 4. Ice Road Vengeance. Mike McCann, a rugged ice road trucker, is haunted by the death of his younger brother Gertie and makes it his mission to honor his final wish by traveling to Nepal to scatter his ashes atop Mount Everest. On the journey, Mike hires Donnie, a skilled local Everest guide, and joins a tour bus ascending the dangerous Road to the Sky, a high-altitude, treacherous route. Along the way, they stumble into a corrupt industrial plot. Mercenaries working for a dam developer are terrorizing a local village. And when politics and violence escalate, Mike and the bus passengers are caught in the crossfire. Tensions climb as Mike must protect innocent lives, including fellow passengers and villagers, while facing off against both natural hazards and gun-wielding enemies. Throughout, Mike wrestles with grief and survivor's guilt, which fuels both his determination and the risk he's willing to take. The film blends action, adventure, and moral drama in harsh terrain, with high stakes that test loyalty, courage, and what one man will sacrifice for family and justice. Number 3. Swiped. Swiped is a biographical drama following Whitney Wolfe Herd, charting her rise in the tech world from a recent college graduate, brimming with ideas, to the founder of Bumble. Early in the movie, she helps develop Tinder, using her marketing savvy to make it popular on college campuses, even though she faces sexism, harassment, and a culture that dismisses her concerns. As tensions escalate with one of Tinder's co-founders over workplace behavior, she is pushed out of the company she helped build. Not willing to back down, Whitney then partners with an investor to launch a new app with a different philosophy, one that gives women more control and changes the rules of online dating. Along the way, she has to deal with legal battles, public scrutiny, and the moral costs of working in a male-dominated startup environment. The film also showcases the personal, her relationships, her doubts, and how she balances ambition with her principles. Number 2. 28 Years Later. Set nearly 3 decades after the rage virus devastated the UK, 28 Years Later follows a family living in isolation on a small island. When their 12-year-old son, Spike, and his father, Jamie, venture onto the mainland to find a doctor for his ailing mother, Edla, they uncover evolved threats, from mutated infected packs to sinister human cults. The film explores themes of survival, the consequences of isolation, and the moral dilemmas faced by individuals in a post-apocalyptic world. Directed by Danny Boyle and written by Alex Garland, the movie delves into the complexities of human nature and the enduring impact of the virus. The narrative is noted for its emotional depth, blending horror with poignant character development. The film's visual style, influenced by Boyle's direction, contributes to its intense and immersive atmosphere. With a runtime of 115 minutes, 28 Years Later offers a compelling continuation of the franchise, expanding its universe while maintaining the tension and suspense that fans expect. Number 1. Americana. Set in a small South Dakota town, Americana follows the intertwining lives of local outsiders and outcasts after a rare Lakota ghost shirt, a sacred Native American artifact, falls onto the black market. The story centers on Penny Jo Poplin, a stuttering diner waitress with dreams of country music stardom, who becomes entangled in a plot to steal the artifact. Alongside her is Lefty Ledbetter, a down-on-his-luck military veteran, who befriends Penny Jo and becomes involved in the unfolding events. The narrative weaves through various characters, including Mandy Starr, a troubled woman with a son who believes he's the reincarnation of Sitting Bull, and Roy Lee Dean, a sleazy antiquities dealer seeking to profit from the artifact. As tensions rise, the characters' lives violently intertwine, leading to a climactic confrontation over the ghost shirt. The film explores themes of cultural identity, appropriation, and the legacy of the American West.